What is good with y'all, man? So the draft promo is dropping this Thursday, and I honestly think there's, in the past, we've gotten a decent amount of Eagles for the draft promo. So honestly, I think that we could definitely see some Eagles. I got some names here that I think that we could see. So let's get right into the predictions. First one is Jimmy Giles. If you guys remember, he got this team diamond earlier in the year, and I'll be honest, it was actually a pretty good card. He's another new name, I feel like, into Madden that I haven't heard of. Hell, I never heard of him in football before, period. I know he played in the Cunningham, Keith BYARS era. He was pretty decent. Honestly, I think he could get a card, and the Eagles do need a second tight end right now. I know a lot of you guys probably don't run a 2 tight end offense, but for the people that do, we really only have 1 tight end, so we need another tight end, and this is not a bad option. We got another tight end here, and I'm not just putting tight ends on here because we need another tight end. It's just because these are guys we could honestly see, and you guys know EA loves giving Keith Jackson cards, which, I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of the Keith Jackson cards. If he gets one, I don't even know, man. I'm just not the biggest fan of this guy. He's kind of small for a tight end, 6'2". He just, he doesn't have a neck. Like, I don't know, man. He just doesn't really seem like, he's just never really been that all that for me. But there's a chance he could get a card. There's an honest chance we could get this guy right here, Keith BYARS. You guys know this has been my favorite card I have used all year. I'm still using them to this day. And by the way, if you guys did not know, the Sugar Rush Strat card still works. Don't know if they've said anything about it. I don't know. It still works. I would like another Keith BYARS card just so I can get some free 0 AP. Now, I know he gets a goal line back for free on this one, but I'm talking about some real stuff. Bruiser, Tank for the free. I'm not going to lie. That would be really nice. And imagine him with just even more stats. Like, it's just, even though his stats are already crazy. But another running back we can see is LeSean McCoy, Shady. If you guys remember earlier in the year, this card was insane. He's got really good animations. He can break tackles. And I would like to bring the running back committee back because as of right now, it's just Keith BYARS. I actually sold Kenny G for you guys that don't know. He had a fumbling problem. He couldn't stop fumbling. He had to go. So it's been all Keith BYARS. I'd like to bring the committee back, get another receiving back. And LeSean McCoy would be pretty nice to have. You know, we had to have DeVonta Smith on the list. It was only right now. This is a high chance I think we could see a Smitty card just because picked at number 10. I mean, he's turned out pretty good too. I mean, don't be surprised if you see DeVonta Smith. Now, I don't know if he gets a card. Who is he starting over? It's tough, man. The Eagles theme team, and I know the most of the cards I'm talking about are offensive players, but the Eagles theme team is just so stacked. Like every position is a hit. Like receivers right now, I'm rocking Carmichael, Chris Carter. There's even more guys I could use. I mean, at this point, it's just preference. You use who you want to use. That's really what it is. There's really no like perfect way to run the Eagles theme team. You use who you want to use because there's too many good players. Now, I said before, I do not think Mike Wallace will get another card this year unless it's like a golden ticket or something. But I forgot about the draft promo. There is a chance I think he could get a card for the draft promo. Now, if he does not get a card for the draft promo, I don't know if he'll get another card. But this is perfect opportunity, and you guys remember me using this card. This is my favorite wide receiver I have used all year. This team of the week card is just, it was insane, unpressable. If you remember, you couldn't press this man. And if he gets a card, oh, trust me, we're going to have some room on this team. We're going to find somewhere for him to play. You know, I kind of had to put DeMarco Murray on here. Now, it's like, I've used DeMarco Murray's cards earlier in the year. The beginning of the year, his 89 campus hero, that card was insane. This 95 team of the week card was also really good. He has some very good AP. If he gets a new card, I just don't know how good his receiving stats will be because right now we're at a point where if we get another running back, he can really only be my receiving back. Nobody is taking Keith BYARS' job at the legit running back. They can only be my receiving back. Can DeMarco Murray fit that role? Because like I said, LeSean McCoy can, because I know LeSean McCoy is going to have some nice receiving stats and things like that. And obviously, the biggest thing for me is, I got to be able to throw you the ball in the flat and make a play. DeMarco Murray for me was a runner where he had to get the ball in the trenches and kind of just make a play. Can he make a play for me in the open field? If they give him some good AP, we'll see. But DeMarco Murray's an option. I honestly can't believe that this man doesn't have an upgrade yet. Fletcher Cox, he usually always has like a card in mud that's just up to date and is always just like somewhat usable, but it's hard to believe his last card was honestly a 92. Now, I don't know how much we can see him getting a card for the draft promo, because how they usually do the draft promo is like guys get cards from the early rounds, the mid rounds, and the low rounds. They usually do the whole thing. They do current players and they do past players. Honestly, I think Fletcher Cox could get a limited time card for Wild Card Tuesday. That's what I really think he could get, but there is a chance we could see him getting one for the draft promo. And for my last prediction, I'm going to go with Sam Bradford, who hasn't got a card this year, but he did get one in Madden 22. Surprisingly, he hasn't got a card this year, especially for the Campus Hero promo. I can't believe he didn't get one, but I could see him get one for the draft promo. How good would this card be? What was his release last year? Let's just check. His release last year was Gen 3, so Gen 3 is still pretty good this year. So he could be actually end up being a decent card. I don't know how much of you guys care about Sam Bradford, but it's a cool name. It's a different name to have. But those are my predictions for the draft promo. Obviously, there's more names you could say, or you think we could probably get. These are the guys I think we could legit possibly get. You guys let me know down in the comments. Who do you think that we could get for the draft promo? Who do you want to see? Doesn't have to be Eagles. Just give me some names. Who do you guys want to see, man? But that is pretty much going to do it. Like, comment, subscribe, man. And your boy is out.